Hello everybody, welcome to a surprise unboxing on Dvlog here. Let me just put that up a little bit like that, maybe. Yeah, I heard a little knock on the door and I looked out and there was this box. And I was like, wait a second, what I've ordered isn't supposed to arrive. Like, at least this wasn't supposed to arrive until like the first week of April. So that's freaking awesome. Tracking was way off because it wasn't even showing anywhere near here. But if you've seen a couple of my past videos, I believe I talked about getting a Bokken, a practice samurai sword, katana. Yeah, I wanted to kind of be as authentic with my training as I could. Again, I'm looking at it as almost like a fluid movement exercise. I'm not going to be like, you know, smacking and slashing watermelons or nothing like that. But in wanting it to be as authentic as I could, I decided to order, which I could, it was like $20, a Scabbard for my Bokken. An avalanche. So, yeah, it's just a plastic Bokken. It's a little cheaper than I thought, but it's $19. Again, it's not a real sharp sword or anything like that. This is my Bokken from Cold Steel. They make some very excellent products. It's super solid. You might need a lot of strength to crack this in half. But yeah, so I thought when I first got this that it might actually have been another Tanto, a short kind of dagger-like sword that I accidentally got. But this fits perfectly. It's perfect. And there's something that I learned already before I got this about how to draw your sword, unsheath your sword. Now a lot of people, you see the samurai and they've got their scabbard on the side like this, right? And then when they go to pull it, it's impossible. You can't, like you see it. So how did they do that? So what you got to do is when you're drawing your sword, you actually have to pull back like that with your hand as you're drawing the sword. And there you go. And then draw it. It's a little more practice, but yeah, you just basically, so if your scabbard is about here, which most things I usually see it's sticking out about there, yeah, you have to pull back on it as you draw. And that's how you draw your sword. Anyways, like, subscribe, and share, my friends. I don't know if you're going to see me waving these around on video or anything like that. Again, it's more of like an exercise in fluidness. And Musashi's my guide. The two-sword technique is what I'd like to try and work with. But yeah, it's a little kind of hobby that I'm putting on the side. And again, it's just for fluid movements of my arm. And I am going to be getting a wakasashi, which is a smaller, which is the secondary sword. So in one hand you have the katana, on the other hand you're wielding your other shorter sword. So I am going to have two scabbards and two swords essentially at one point. But I've been having a problem. Amazon doesn't have the other one in stock. I actually went to order it and it got canceled. And it hasn't been available on Amazon yet. Just the real steel ones, which I don't even think I can buy in Canada. I might be able to, I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching again, my friends. Like, subscribe, and share. Get outside. It's almost springtime. It is springtime, I guess, officially. And the weather should be getting nicer. So yeah, get outside and have some fun. We'll see you on the next video.